Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing another coffee that I have, and it's actually a coffee from a subscription that I got for my birthday. And this is it here. See if anyone's familiar. Let's see if anyone's familiar with that bag. Nice art design, Vietnamese, Atlas Coffee Club. So my mom surprised me with a coffee subscription for my birthday, and I figured, why not? You know, more coffee in the house to try, the merrier. And the other thing too is my plans this spring and summer so far have been kind of thrown off. I haven't gotten around to doing any roasting, so it's been a little tough on the roasting side of things. So a little extra bags of coffee to drink before I get started on the roasting is gonna be beneficial. And pretty much just to give you a summarized reason as to why, we've been searching for a house, you know, really putting a lot of effort into that. I have a second job right now, which will transition into one job starting next Monday as a full-time job. So the crazy hours will slow down and I'll get a little bit more extra time for myself. And the other thing is I just got engaged recently, so there was a lot of planning there on my end. So the roasting really has been on the back burner, but I do miss it terribly. So I'm excited to get into that soon. I just don't have a start date yet. It may make the most sense to wait until I'm in my new home, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But this is what I'm going to be trying today. Atlas Club's Vietnamese coffee, and I have some information here that we could check out. So this is like a little postcard they send you with some information, which is cool. And then we have a little bit about the coffee itself. So a little bit about Vietnam's coffee history, where the grower region of this coffee is from, as well as the coffee note. And one thing that's cool is this is a white honey processed coffee. And these are tasting notes here: a raisin, pear, and custard tasting note, and it's about medium roasted. So really excited to try it. I was trying to get a lot more information, you know, in regard to like the farm or anything else. Like, it is grown between 800 and 1200 meters above sea level, which is cool. It's northwestern Vietnam. Oh, and it's a blend, so it's washed and a white honey process. So maybe it's a blended coffee. Maybe it's not single origin, but either way, excited to try it. Supposedly every bag comes freshly roasted. I don't know what that timeline looks like. If I had to assume, I assume it's at least 2 weeks out from roast date, but really excited to try it. And you know what? That art design is pretty cool. Looks like a flower. I wonder if it's like a Vietnamese flower or something. But I haven't opened it yet. I haven't had any coffee or espresso today. So really excited. We're gonna do an espresso and we're gonna get the Chemex going. So let's get to it. All right. So we will start with the Chemex first. So we got this here. And another thing that's kind of exciting and stressful about this video being recorded is this video, which is May 12th or 13th, whatever the day is, it's going up this weekend. So you're watching this really up to date. I don't have any more videos stored in my photos, in my Google Photos library. So I need to get recording, and I got some recording to do. I got some things to figure out, and we'll see. I may have to split this into 2 videos for all I know, especially because like for the home search, like we had an offer accepted, and I'm actually running to the insurance company today, and I need to see how the hell to get insurance for the house to get everything ready for our deadline. So I just got a lot of things going on, you know. So you're gonna get like super up to date videos, and just really, you know, it's definitely gonna be a grind, but I think it's gonna be fine. I don't think we have anything to worry about. Fingers crossed. All right. The smell is very nice. I wish I could have you smell it. But let's show you some of the beans. Oh, of course. You're not a coffee bean of Nicky P unless you're dropping on the floor over here. Oh, same with my hand towel. Okay. Let me see. These are the coffee beans here. Nice medium roast. The smell's nice. You can see some of the sugar caramelization, the oils coming to the surface of the bean as well, so you're getting a little bit of a shiny coat. But I'm pretty sure that's sugars. It's from the sugar caramelization or something. The oils. All right. So let's get weighed out. 16 grams. I'm going to do 16 grams to about 250 grams of water. And I'm hoping my scale battery doesn't die on me. Oh, God. Can't do this to me right now. Don't do this. All right, 16 grams. 16.1. And because they're saying it's fresh, it's freshly roasted coffee, I'm thinking we could turn the Baratza's dial to 20. We'll do 20 for coarseness. Let's see. All right. 16.3, I got a couple extra bit of grinds dropping out of there. And I think what I'll do is, since I forgot to turn the stove on for the water, I'm going to weigh out the espresso right now. So let's use my little measuring cup / shot cup over here. Yeah, the smell. Let me see if the smell reminds me of anything. I don't know. I'm not sure. We're going to weigh out 19 grams for the espresso. Oh, not too much. There we go. 19. It could drop to 18.9, but got 19. Yeah, go like that. Let's get the portafilter. You know what, too? Let's get this running. Get this heated up. Oof, that's hot. All right. I'm going to do a little before and after measurement, make sure everything is good. Okay, nice and hot. So we got 409. All right, let's see how this comes out. We're going to dial this. I'm thinking 7 is fair to use. 7 is pretty much my go-to for any new bagger coffee that's on the fresher side, like within a month time of roast. All right, good. My little extra cushion here. I don't know if I get anything. I guess, you know, just going off of what the tasting notes were on the card, I feel like I do get a hint of raisin, but maybe not much of any of the other two, pear or custard. I don't think I've eaten enough pears or custards to know. what they smell like. You know, my memory bank isn't well versed with pears or custards, but maybe those raisins. I've had. I mean, I haven't eaten raisins a lot either. So what the hell do I know? I don't know. Okay, that looks good. Water's getting hot. Let's try to get this tamped and pulled. Oh my god! Yesterday I went to tamp. I don't know how I did it, but I completely missed my portafilter and just flipped. Oh, I clipped the portafilter and flipped the whole thing. Coffee went spraying like it was a Michael Bay directed movie. Coffee went everywhere, and that was a really sad thing to see after coming home from work. All I wanted was an espresso shot. Okay. All right, looking really good. Let's get this measured. Let's get this espresso pulled. I'll get you guys up close, and we'll get the brewing over here. All right, my water kettle is heated up, as you can see, so I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit, but just get this in the right spot. Let's get that set to auto. Looks good. Let's pull it. It's a little fast. A little fast. So we really needed to make this finer. Well, sadly, it's done. We're at 36.3 grams at 12 seconds, 13 seconds. But we'll see. 1 sec. All right. We're going to let this sit while we get this done. I know I'm doing this wrong, but I'm just trying to get this going because I got to leave soon to the insurance agent. And we are going to tear. I do want to try that so bad. And we're going to just click start. Let's get 50 grams to let it bloom. Okay, we're 50. All right, you know what? I don't know how to read if the bloom is good or not, but the way it has bubbled, it looks like it's on the fresher side of roasted coffee, so that's good. All right, 33 seconds, so let's give it another pour. Oh, totally missed. Fuck. There it is. Better, better. I was reading both Omniel's and AI Operators comments on my last video recommending to get either a V60 or an origami pour over. I think that's going to end up being the move, but I think I'm going to wait until I am settled in the new home because I need to figure out what my coffee station is going to look like too. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter as much. More, I need to just lessen the load here in the apartment when bringing stuff over, because the last thing I want to do is break anything. But we're at 1 minute 49 seconds, 212 grams. I want to go for another 38, but we're going to be under possibly 3 minutes, which means I probably could have went a little finer, I guess. I'm not sure. I know it says to shoot for like a 3 to 4 minute brew time. All right, 263, that's fine. We'll let that do its thing. It's nice though. I really am happy to have gotten into a pour over, into the pour over world, the deep rabbit hole it is. I I've been so like clingy to my espressos and wanting to stick with them only, but you know what? You can make some delicious pour overs. You really, really can. Now remember, this shot was fast. This tastes super, like, this almost tastes like a bitter coffee. Like getting close to your espresso roaster coffee. Which doesn't make sense to me because it's supposed to be a medium. It's on the highest side. It's medium, but like slightly leaning towards the light roast. And if you were to tell me this is a medium roasted coffee, I almost don't want to believe you. But maybe I haven't tried enough to know. I am gonna pull another shot. I'm not happy with that. It almost tastes like it was burnt. Like the roast they did, maybe they just applied too much heat to it and just burnt a lot of the beans insides. I don't know. But this is done. Let's get this poured in a glass and hope for something a little better. We're gonna go with my Yeti again, my good old Yeti. Let me just get this thrown out. Just hoping this comes out tasting a little better. But I am gonna pull. I shouldn't have drank that whole shot. Because I don't need all this freaking caffeine right now. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this cool down. I'm gonna pull another shot. I might just end up drinking a little bit of this and then putting it in the fridge. Because more importantly, I want to make sure I get I want to get a good pulled espresso to fairly judge it. That last one, as you saw, was fast. I did not expect it to taste like it. I guess it had a little bit of like that sour twang to it, like it's tiny bit, but it really came off like a dark roasted espresso. Or it was like the other thing is it could have been a roasted coffee that was so, where did I put it? That was roasted way too quick, which means way too much heat was applied to the coffee during the roast. And when you heat up something fast, like you're essentially like burning it. All right, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna fly through this because I need to leave after this. But I'm just super disappointed in that. I did not enjoy it. Let's go to 19 again. And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this setting to 6, create a finer grind, and hope that it comes out a little better. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna fly through. I may not talk as much, so maybe I'll throw some music on.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Do some like final boss music right now.
1, 2, 3. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3.
much better. All right, let's see. At 10 seconds, we're at 21. Semi-fast, but I think it's better. Okay, 20 seconds, 37.3 grams, 21. Turn this off. I wish I had used my clear glasses so I can see the heavy kernel at the top of it. And I feel like I'm nervous because I want this to taste good. I want to taste those pear notes, the custard, the raisins. Like I just tasted like I almost felt like I went to like an Italian deli or bakery and they served me like a dark espresso. That's what it tasted like. Let me let it cool down. Let it cool down. We'll talk through this. What I ended up doing, so I don't know if you guys ever have done Atlas. I don't know if you know anything about Atlas. I don't know much about it besides my buddy in Virginia who has been on a subscription with them for the past, what feels like 3 to 4 years, maybe 2 to 3 years. He's enjoyed them. He does like his roast a little darker. But I don't know much about Atlas. I have never had experience with them. I don't know where I was going with this, but oh yeah, what I did was after you get your first bag, they welcome you onto their website to access the account that was created for your subscription, and you adjust the roast levels. You can adjust whether you get whole beans or a specific grind size. And I don't know if there was anything else, but I put light to medium roasted coffee was preferred. So I'm hoping, I don't want to go through this again, but I'm tasting the same thing. Like this tastes like it was over roasted. Like the beans weren't dark. But like I said before, they did have the oil on the outside of the bean, which was weird to me because to me I was like, it's not a dark bean, but maybe it was roasted hot enough where the oils surfaced because of how hot the internal temperature of the bean got. I don't know. I mean, I'm not that experienced in roasting, so if anyone is familiar, like let me know what you think. But a medium roasted bean, right, that isn't that dark in color on the bean surface, tasting like it was an espresso roasted bean, like the roast profile was off. Or there's Robusta in here, and I don't know, because in the Asian countries, like Robusta beans are prominent. I think it was only just recently, within the last like 10 to 20 years maybe, if I had to wing it, that Arabica beans are making a comeback or making themselves known. So maybe this is Robusta beans mixed with Arabica. Like, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's see. Okay, let's just read this. Let me catch my. Oh, I didn't. So it's worth noting that Vietnam is no stranger to producing excellent Arabica coffee. Arabica. While we can expect normal wash coffee flavor notes such as grape, the white honey process, not routinely found in the area, offers an intriguing complexity and almost sparkling quality to raisin-like sweetness with nuanced notes of plum and fig, complemented by a subtle cream body that echoes cashew of oat milk or oat milk. So to me, I'm not getting any of that because I think the coffee's roast was off. It's kind of a bummer. Let's try. I mean, I'm not expecting much. let's try. Yeah, so this tastes like, this smells like a coffee. All right, I'm just gonna shut up. Okay. I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. What is up with this? I don't know. I'm not getting much. It's a little upsetting. I was actually looking forward to this. I mean, and you know what? Like, I'm not trying to say Atlas Roasting is not a reputable company. Like, it is. I've had some good espressos from them while visiting my friends in Virginia. Like, I've had great Mexican roasted coffees from them, Ethiopian. So, like, this could have just been a bad batch, maybe, but it's not. It's not what I was hoping for. It's not. It's. I don't think it's a medium roasted coffee. That was the goal, and I think they applied way too much heat. If I had to guess, like I'm not too sure, but with my experience, that's what I think it is. But I'm still learning too. But I'm gonna end it there. A little upsetting, but hey, I mean that's life. You know, we're gonna get good bags of coffee. We're gonna get bad ones. Well, I'm sure it wasn't intended to come off bad, but that's the experience I got, and I'm not gonna hold them to it at all. Like I know they produce good coffee, but I think on my next one, maybe tomorrow or Thursday, maybe Thursday, I'm gonna brew this one up. I wasn't planning on it. I know I initially was, and then I just abandoned the idea because it's another store-bought coffee roasted on in October of 2024. But you know what? It was good. Like it wasn't that bad. Like it's not. It's obviously like a stale coffee now, but you still get slight hints of the berry and stuff. And I want to experience it with you guys. Maybe in the comments here. Oh no, I won't be able to do it in time. That'll be recorded by the time this video is posted for sure. But maybe I'll try to brew it a different way, or I'll use a different brewing method to try to get a different experience with it. Let me think about it. But that's gonna be it. I'm hoping to get some roasting in soon. I really want you guys to do some roasting with me. I have some requests from my Whole Foods job, like people want to try it, and that's cool. So that's gonna be it. I got some homework to do for this insurance company meeting, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Uno,
Adios.
tres. Everything in my life